So this is a move that I talked about on this here tech blog a few weeks ago. It's called the Fantastic Four. It is a variation on this glow sticking move called a Superman. And I'm a big fan of it. But this past week in New York City, right before the Flow show, Noel taught me an interesting variant on it that he referred to as the 3-beat Superman, which, or 3-beat Fantastic Four, excuse me. Now, the more I play around with it, the less I think that that's kind of an appropriate name for it, but I still dig it a lot. And I wanted to do a video on it for you guys because, believe it or not, it's actually almost the same thing as the Fantastic Four. There is just one slight tweak to it that makes it what it is. So let's go ahead and dig on in. Of course, for normal Fantastic Four, as I noted in the previous video, really what you're talking about is a pair of corkscrews, one of which is a pinky lead corkscrew, woo, and the other one is a thumb lead corkscrew. And when you switch between them, essentially what you're doing is you're taking whichever is the leading side, pinky, thumb, and shooting it between your legs and using the native leg of the side that you're going to kind of bounce it off in a new direction, right? The following end, of course, is always in a position where it is going around your waist to switch directions, right? It's just the same thing that we encounter when we're doing these kind of wraps around our arms, which have been around forever and a day, of course, right? Now, when you're switching up to the 3-beat, I want you guys to notice something for a second. This is the normal Fantastic Four, and when I lead from my right side to my left side, it is my white poi, that is my thumb end, that leads the way. When I'm going from my left side to my right side, it is my pinky end poi, that is the green one, that's leading the way. If I switch to the 3-beats, guess what? It's exactly the same thing. It's still my left hand goes from right to left, or rather, my white end, that is my pinky end, goes from right to left. My green poi, that is my pinky end, goes from left to right. So what is the difference here? Well, if you look very carefully at the normal Fantastic Four again, whew, such a weird change. You'll note that whenever I'm about to switch sides, there's a moment where the leading poi, that is the pinky, the thumb, the pinky, the thumb, gets to complete a rotation above my hand before being dropped in between the legs, right? Now what happens when I switch to the 3-beat is that's no longer the case. When I switch to the 3-beat, that end gets wrapped around my shoulder before getting dropped down to in between my legs. That literally is the only difference. I no longer get that full rotation above the hand before that leading end goes down for that spot between the legs. Pinky goes down, thumb goes down, pinky goes down, thumb goes down. Now the bounce rules still apply. You still want to be pulling that poi off of the leg that is the native of whichever side you're going to. So I want to pull it off the right leg, I want to pull it off the left leg. I want to pull off the right leg, I want to pull it off the left leg, kind of thing, right? Literally the only difference here is that you're no longer allowing that leading poi to complete the circle above your hand in order to get to the other side. And of course it adds another bounce into what's already a pretty cool pattern. So it does still look pretty cool. At this point I don't know if we can really say that we're playing entirely with corkscrews anymore. At this point it's just kind of a split time pattern going between different bounce sites around the body, you know? But of course we could go back to those corkscrews if we wanted to, and by extension the Fantastic Four. The two are really interchangeable in a lot of ways, right? So if I wanted to start with, you know, my thumb end corkscrew, I can, in theory, if the poi can be made to cooperate, go Fantastic Four, 3-beat. Fantastic Four, 3-beat. And vice versa, right? Cool. So, yet another fun thing that you can do with 2 poi in one hand. So, Noel, thanks for teaching me this one, and thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves happy holidays, and I'll see you soon. Peace. Hi, thanks so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel here on YouTube.
Doing so will help other people find my content, and it lets me know that I'm creating videos that are worth seeing. Also, check out my website at drexfactor.com. There, you can purchase sets of poi like the ones I use in my videos, and get access to a great range of written inspirational content, plus which you can subscribe to my videos there in the form of a podcast. Finally, if you go to flowtoys.com, you can enter in my special promo code and get a small discount on your order. Doing these things helps support me in my flow journey, and it means that I can make more videos for you guys. So, thank you in advance for your support.